the gap between suffering and glory, my dear friends. The gap is filled with hope. That's exactly why in Romans chapter 8 verse 24 it is said we are saved by hope. Hope, of course, what we cannot see. If we can see something, there is no need of hope. So if we hope something which we can't see, which is invisible, then we have to wait until the promise is completed, fulfilled. So there is suffering connected to glory, and that's bridge with hope. So it requires your waiting. So always what encourages you is that hope, that the Lord is faithful even though you are not. Lord will accomplish what He has started. But then His way is a narrow path. Enter through the narrow gate. There is no other way unless you bear the cross and follow Him. So He invites you to go through this path of pain. But then it's always, we are a community. In that journey of difficulty, we have a duty to encourage each other. That's exactly what we see. Blessed be God, the Father of Christ our Lord, the all-merciful Father and God of all comfort. He encourages us in all our trials, so that we may also encourage those in any trial with the same comfort that we receive from God. So He's a God who does not take us away from the trial, away from the difficulty. No, He will be with you when you journey through the valley, darkness. He will be with you for you to go through the storm, go through the fire. So you will be in fire. He won't allow the fire to consume you. So that's beautiful, isn't it? So always in all our circumstances, we have this hope, factor hope. The moment this hope is gone, Ezekiel 37, you read, Israelites are symbolized to a yard of skeletons. And the Lord is saying, these are Israelites who lost their hope. Moment a Christian loses their hope, they lose life. They become they're dead, living skeletons without any meaning of life. So it's important that you deal with the hope, deal with the promise. There is no gain without pain, isn't it? He will never let your pain go down drain. He will always journey with you. So He will comfort you. And we are a family, we are a body, and we are all the parts of the body. Jesus is the head. So comfort each other with the same comfort that God gives you. Same encouragement, boost that God fills you. So that's exactly our duty. The word is saying, for whenever the sufferings of Christ overflow to us, so through Christ, a great comfort also overflows. So if we are afflicted, it is for your comfort and salvation. So this breaking is to a new beginning. This emptying is to a new fulfillment. This barren land is for a promised land. That's exactly how the Lord has designed things. The labor pain will give you a birth, new birth. There is no cross, there is no resurrection, and there is no salvation. So it's beautiful. And if we receive comfort, it is also for you. You may experience the same comfort when you come to endure the same sufferings we endure. So comfort and suffering. He will give you strength to go through that pain if you are connected. Definitely, He will prune the fruit-bearing branches, isn't it? Pruning is part of life. Suffering is part of our journey. But then deal with the hope all the time. Our hope for you is most firm, just as you share in our sufferings. So shall you also share in the consolation. And with that light, look at the gospel. How this waiting factor, hoping factor, and the suffering factor is connected. The Lord is saying, fortunate are those who are poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. So now they are poor, and the kingdom will be theirs. And hope is a fact which helps them to wait. And the Lord is saying, fortunate are the gentle, fortunate those who mourn, they shall be comforted. Now you are mourning, comfort will be in the future. Hope factor. And you have to wait until you reach there. Fortunate are the gentle, they shall possess the land. Fortunate are those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they shall be satisfied. It's all there's a shall be concept. You have to journey this barren land, my dear friend, through this barren land to enter the promised land. Fortunate are the merciful, for they shall find mercy. Fortunate those who with pure hearts, for they shall see God. For purity, it causes pain, isn't it? The Lord is saying, I will purify you with fire. I will test you as gold in the fire. I test you with pain in your life. So purifying process requires pain always, my dear friends. And then he says, fortunate those who work for peace, they shall be called children of God. Fortunate are those who are persecuted for the cause of righteousness, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Fortunate are you when people insult you and persecute you and speak all kinds of evil against you because you are my followers. This is exactly the lifestyle of Jesus. My dear friends, we need then and there answers. We need momentary pleasures, happiness. We have lost patience, isn't it? We want more. Now we want to experience it now. That kick thrill will have destroyed us. The Lord, the whole world will push you, persuade you to a hasty journey. More haste, less speed, isn't it? So you need immediately tangible answers. But the Lord is saying, how to wait. How to wait. The universe, every good thing would come with a wait. Destruction will occur immediately. But construction, you have to wait in that hope, my dear friends. There's no other way. The Lord, be glad and joyful, for a great reward is kept for you in God. For that is how these people persecuted the prophets who lived before you. This is the lifestyle. This is the way that we have to go. When you go through terrible agony, desert experience, always clothe yourself with hope. Fill your heart with hope. Hope which you can't see now. But then we know and believe. Faith is what we have, what we hope. We hold on to that hope. Certification of that hope, which is invisible. Though you can't see, you believe. My God is bigger than all the circumstances, all the struggles. So He has prepared a land. If I'm going through pain, which means I am in the right path. I am in the correct track. Road of pleasure won't lead you anywhere. But then the path which you go through struggle will lead you to the promised land. Hope in that. Have faith in your journey. God has prepared everything for you. For that, you have to go through a journey of pain, my dear friends. Amen. May God bless you.